For years, I dismissed it as just a dream, a comforting little escape before waking up to reality. But what if that dream was a preview? What if the person I fell in love with in my sleep was actually waiting for me in real life? This is the story of how my dream love stepped out of my imagination and into my world, and how I almost walked away from them. It started years ago. Always the same dream. I was standing in a sunlit park I'd never been to. The air smelled like rain, and there, sitting on a weathered bench, was someone. Not a stranger, but someone I knew somehow. Brown eyes that seemed to read my thoughts. A laugh that felt like a melody I'd heard since childhood. We'd talk about everything: life, fears, dreams, and every time I'd wake up with this ache in my chest, like saying goodbye to a piece of myself. These dreams came back again and again, for years. The familiarity grew so strong that I started keeping a journal, jotting down the little details: the bench, the smell of rain, the way they'd brush their hair back when they laughed. I told myself it was just my brain making up stories, but deep down I wasn't sure. Then one ordinary Tuesday, I walked into a local coffee shop and froze. Sitting at the corner table was them. Same eyes, same laugh, even the way they held their coffee mug, it was exactly like my dreams. My heart was pounding. My mind was screaming, "No way, this isn't real." But I couldn't shake the recognition. When they looked up and smiled at me, it was like the air disappeared. I didn't know whether to run, cry, or just say hello. So I did. I said hello. And just like in my dreams, we talked like old friends. At first, I chalked it up to coincidence, but the more we talked, the stranger it got. They loved the same obscure books I did. They'd been to a park across town that looked exactly like the one in my dreams. And the rain? They told me it was their favorite weather because it made them feel alive. We even discovered we'd both been at the same charity event years earlier, but never met. It felt like the universe had been circling us closer and closer until the timing was finally right. Coincidence? Maybe, but I wasn't so sure anymore. From that day, something shifted. Coffee shop conversations turned into late-night phone calls, then weekend adventures. I kept catching glimpses of my dream, the way they'd look at me, the little quirks I remembered from my sleep. It wasn't just a dream anymore. It was real. And somehow, reality was even better. Meeting them made me question everything I thought I knew about dreams, destiny, and the strange ways life works. Maybe dreams aren't just fantasies. Maybe they're roadmaps, whispers from the universe, showing us the people and moments we're meant to find. And maybe, just maybe, some things are too perfectly timed to be random. If you've ever had a dream, a feeling, or a moment that felt too extraordinary to be ordinary, share it in the comments. I want to hear your stories. And if you believe in love, fate, or the magic hiding in everyday life, hit subscribe. Who knows? Your dream might just be waiting for you too.